Hey, good day. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. We have current blood sugar of 7.5, fully calibrated. Actually, I just did it about 10 minutes ago. It's 6:13 in the morning. Yes, it seems to be the most quiet time here. Lately, it's been a little noisy to do videos, so I've had to revert to doing them early in the morning. Calibration worked pretty steadily during the night. I had corrections pretty much fairly evenly spaced during the night. Pretty well a calm night. I was tired. I was out of it. So everything here seems good. Let's take a look and see how things are going at the back. Everything's green, everything's happy. Transmitters at 80%. Oh, just something new and exciting. I have just received my, what do you call it? Guardian Sensor 4. So I will not have to do one finger poke at the beginning to calibrate the sensor, and then I'm done. I am raring to go. So that's a plus news. Okay. So I've got 6 days left on my sensor. So if we go back here and swipe this over, 98%. 2% of yesterday I was higher. So that was half an hour. That's nothing to be worried about. It'd be nice to get rid of that completely. But again, I'm not going to go crazy and throw everything else out of whack. Average sugar is at 7.5. We could home it down a bit if that comes down, which I'm sure it will, just taking a look at what time things happened. Today, we're going to talk about control. And we're going to talk about a dry run. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Have a great day. I'm signing you off already. I'm not signing you off. We'll be right back. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Okay, so Control Day 2025 is fast approaching. March 17th is the day that we launch and we get you into control. Now, in my last Control Day video, we talked about making a plan. You talked to your doctor, you made a plan. You made a plan on how you're going to implement everything, and it could be down to the last second. Now you need to test that plan. You need to see how things are going to work. Do not do this on the launch day. What the worst thing that's going to happen, your plan is going to work great, and you're going to have an awesome day of blood sugars. So why not do a test run before you go? It will be amazing for you. If you need to tweak things, then you can tweak things and carry on. but you need that dry run. So often diabetics will think, oh, well, yes, if I just do it, I'll just start that day and we'll start cold. Just like anything with diabetes, you got to come up with a plan. And if you don't have a plan, you're going to end up in failure. It's something looking back on my attempts to get in control from years ago, was I didn't have a reasoning for it. It was always to make other people feel better. It wasn't for me. I was doing it for other people. And second, I didn't have a plan of when I faltered. It should have been, oh, well, I faltered, let's just get up and go. It was kind of like, oh, well, you faltered. I'm going to leave it. It's easier just to go back to the way I was. But it wasn't easier. I don't know the way I am now with my conditions and my complications, if me being irresponsible when I was younger is playing a role. I first of all want to congratulate you on doing your steps to get you to get in control. Now, if you just stumbled along this little step, go back and watch the others and get prepared. March 17th is just a date I set up to get you ready so that we're not sort of like bombarding you every single day about, oh my God, you gotta get in control. Oh, have you done that yet? You haven't done that? You should have done that at 2 o'clock. Come on, you're late. Having a solid plan is going to be the best benefit you can have. If you don't have the plan in place, things are going to go haywire. So you have a plan. You have the other 2 steps done. You saw your doctor. You've come up with a plan on how your diabetes is going to be implemented into your life. Let's play with it, or not play with it. Let's take it out for a drive and see how it goes. You may find you screwed up and things at work where you thought could work are not ending up working. So you need to fine tune again and give it another try. That's why we give you leeway. So that come March 17th, you are able to go. If your plan works spectacular and it's working for you and you just keep doing it, awesome job. But if you have been out of control for years, like I was, take the time to invest in yourself. We talked about supplies and now supplies and programs and talking to your diabetes educator, talking to your doctor. It all comes down to when you're ready to go live. And remember, when you go take your plan live, there's going to be issues. You've got to remember that prize, feeling better, having more energy. That's what's got to be stuck up here. on how much better you're going to be. If you don't have that in your mind, control isn't going to work. I think it's pretty much the same as the alcoholic. And when they finally get sober, it's because they finally realized it's for them. And as such, they can do it and it works for them. I just remembered times okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do exactly what they did in the hospital. That doesn't work on a real life. Unless you're just so committed. And life doesn't happen that way. So many outer influences pretty well create your schedule. Could be you slept in. What do you do when you sleep in? Trust me, I left the house taking the insulin and forgetting to eat. And then by the time I got to work, I was, back in the days, I could feel things. Feel lows, I meant. God, feel things. Yeah, I don't feel anything. But remember, keeping yourself in control is the key. And we've got to make sure your plan is going to work for you. It's as simple as that. You came up with a plan. Now let's take it for a ride. And if it starts working and you're going great with it, gangbusters, that's awesome. I think I said it at the beginning of this program, or maybe it was when we did this program last year. If you're able to start anytime to taking better control of yourself, do it and start. My program is for those who have tried things and they just haven't worked. That is why we're taking it, going see your doctor, making sure you have a realistic view of what control is. Even though you've been a diabetic for years, you should still have in your mindset what control is. But a lot of us forgotten, or, it's going to be hard. Trust me, it's hard for the first couple of days. And then you get into a routine. Now, all those habits you've had for past years are going to come back because they're comfortable for you. You have to win this over and make these habits comfortable. I've heard 30, 60, 90 days. And for me, I finally realized that if I faltered in any way, I just had to pick it up and start over again. One blood sugar does not mean that you've totally screwed up. But for me, the old plan snuck in, and I just started doing the exact same things over and over because it was easier. Yes, it's easier, but that doesn't mean It's the best for you. Trust me, once you get into doing control, everything will get easier for you. And not to worry, you will do awesome. And if you falter, just start up again. Just start up again. I don't know where my voice went there for a moment. And with that, I hope you have an awesome day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Here we go. My next vlog topic will be Hi, it's Mike. Just a quick note before we send you off to practice what we just talked about today of getting a plan ready. Tomorrow's video, we're going to discuss you're wrong. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So we'll see you tomorrow. 8 a.m. Pacific is when my videos go live. So we'll see you then. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.